Welcome back to Motorgraph World channel. My name is BK, the pro race driver from Korea. So today we have a big news which is really hot in Korean market nowadays. This is brand new micro segment SUV Hyundai Casper. So this Casper is located in the micro segment. So micro segment is a little bit different from the meaning of the A segment in European market, because in Korea, micro segment has additional benefits like tax redemption and some discount on expressway and some parking lots. Yeah, the dimension limit is 1.6 meter wide and 3.6 meter long. So this Casper sits near the limit of the micro segment. But still, as you can see, it looks a little bit bigger than its actual size. And there are some interesting design points in this car. You may think that this car has double headlight system, but in fact, the main headlight is only here, surrounded by the LED DRL. And this additional smaller hole is not the headlamp, but it's just a hole for the intake air system. And the basic design comes only with just one single round headlamp at the side. But if you choose the turbo engine or if you choose the active trim design package, then you will have another smaller circle inside the headlamp. And as you can see, since this car has a turbocharger, you can find additional intercooler system behind this grille. This part may look like another headlamp or high beam system, but the whole this lamp is for turn signal, and black gloss matte finish goes around this hood line. Hyundai really tried to put some fun facts on this car design. As you can see, there's a dip on this fender cladding, which gives you kind of a military look. You know, as you may remember that old Jeep models or military Jeep models had this kind of a dip to write down the right tire pressure on it. This gives you more muscular feeling on this SUV car. And another unique design point of this car is that there is just one big stamped door panel which goes from the floor right to the top. They expose their body painting through this massive B-filler design. And another one, you may find a very cute face here. This is the face of the Casper actually. Door handle for the rear door is hidden in this matte black plastic garnish. Overall, this side profile gives you quite clean and very bold and unique look to this new Casper design. The rear end design is quite unique as well. Parametric pattern also appears on this tail lamp design. So the brake lamp, and once you open the trunk gate, then this tail lamp automatically switches to this one in the bumper. And this round circle is quite similar look that you saw on the front mask of this car. The turn signal is located inside of this round bezel. The Hyundai logo is hidden under this clear lens, so it gives you quite clean and neat finish. There is plenty space in the center tunnel, so you can easily walk through this area and make this car look much more spacious. The front row seat looks like a bench seat, but it's independently adjustable. And the rear seat is also adjustable independently. The real beauty of this car is the second row. Each seat is able to slide, and you can also adjust the back seat degrees. You have the reclining angle amount of this much to that much. So you have plenty of the leg room, and also you can have a nap comfortably on the long time journey. When you need to carry just 3 people and lots of luggage, then you can just fold it or slide it one seat and let the other seat have plenty of the leg room. This is very good example how you can utilize this Hyundai Casper to the maximum limit. Take a look inside. All the seats are fully folded flat, and you can slide this seat from front to the rear, so you can have like a flat bed in the center, or maybe you can have another island. The interior volume, the length of the interior is quite long enough so any adults can have fully comfortable posture inside of this car. The maximum load of this roof rack is 75 kilograms, and still you have quite decent amount of the luggage space in the trunk space, because there's a very deep dive in this trunk area, and you have additional storage under this cover. There's no spare tire in this car, but instead you will get tire repair kit. And in terms of the ADAS system, this Hyundai Casper, this little SUV can offer you smart cruise control system. There is smart cruise control function button and lane keeping assist, and you can adjust the distance from the car in front of you. And also the front row driver seat features heated seat and cooling seat as well. Yeah, of course, the passenger seat does not have the cooling seat, but only the heated seat. And also the driving mode of this car has 5 different modes, from normal to sport. And once you click this traction button, then you will have 3 different terrain modes, from snow to sand and mud mode. This car does not have the all-wheel drive system. This car is only front-wheel drive, but thanks to this drivetrain system, it can go soft level of the off-road situation. There is extra tray that you can put your smartphone or your GoPro and have it charged through these 2 USB ports. And glove box, you got 2 big cup holders in the center, and also there is a slot that you can put your smartphone in between, and adjustable armrest as well. So this Casper has 2 different engine types, same displacement, 1 liter 3-cylinder engine, either with or without turbocharger. So without the turbocharger, 1 liter MPI engine has 76 horsepower and 9.7 kilogram force meter. But once you select turbocharger to this 1 liter engine, you will get exact 100 horsepower and 17.5 kilogram force meter, which is quite sufficient for this size of the car and this weight of the car. This car is made it only to 4-speed automatic transmission. About 90 kilometers per hour cruising. The rev count is running around 2000 RPM. Engine itself is quite quiet. It's much quiet than I expected, but the wind noise, due to its design, it has a very steep A-pillar boxy SUV, so as soon as you hit 70 or 75 kilometers per hour, you will definitely hear that wind noise is coming up, and especially around this outside rear view mirror, you can definitely hear some turbulence noise above 80 kilometers per hour range. One interesting thing about this car is this car does not have the eco mode. So the fuel economy on the highway, I just reset the fuel trip and I drove around more than 10 kilometers, and the average fuel consumption is 22 point something kilometers per liter. So despite of this bold, stiff exterior design, still it has quite decent quality of the aerodynamic design. This car is almost the high-end trim, and it has the largest tire option. So the basic model comes with the 15-inch steel wheel and the narrower tire, but this 17-inch rim comes with 205 size, and I think this tire gives you quite a stable feeling on a high-speed ride. So you can feel the exact timing when this transmission shifts the gear, but in terms of the shifting shock, this one shows average shifting shock of higher segment cars. So once you switch it to this sport mode, the display in the cluster, there is outer bezel which is lit by LED. It changes to red from blue. There's no manual mode for this car, but Are you gonna really need it?
300m 앞 오른쪽 방향입니다.
The full acceleration power. Yeah, this car has the turbocharger, but still, yeah, this ain't BD sport car. This ain't BD sport SUV. This is just micro SUV, which has a large amount of the surface to hit the air. The acceleration time from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour, it took about 12.1 seconds. Yeah, as you can see, this seat is designed mainly for the practicality, not for the drivability. It does not offer ergonomic support to your entire back. So some may find that this driver's seat may not that comfortable for the long time journey. The hip point is quite high and gives you very clear visibility because you really sit high in the car. Don't expect too much in this car for the driving comfort. Micro segment SUV, it does not have that much stroke for the suspension. It does not have the big tire. Yes, you will feel every bump on the road. Back piston on the front, torsion beam on the rear. Still, this car is 1.6 meter wide, exactly 1595 millimeters. So, narrow car, tall body, very small suspension component. So when you compare this car against other micro segment car from Korean domestic market like a Kia Picanto or Kia Ray, this Casper offers better driving assistance system and lots of convenient options. And in terms of the design, yes, SUV market is really hot nowadays, and micro SUV segment is getting really hot because of this Casper's launch. So, ladies and gentlemen, what do you think about this new Hyundai Casper? Do you think it's going to be as much attractive as the Suzuki Jimny? Please leave your comments below, and we will come back with more interesting video next time. Thank you for watching.